I have an exciting update to a story I covered on an extraordinary 11-year-old girl from West Orange, Marley Mag.
I experienced a problem that we're reading a lot of books in the school that I'm at right now, St. Cloud Elementary, and none of them were about girls like me. So I told my mom about it, and she said, well, what are you going to do? So we decided to start a campaign.
Marley collects books that feature black girls like herself as main characters, so girls like herself have someone that they can look up to and identify with. Now, fast forward, she has quite the role. She is an editor-in-chief for her very own online magazine called the Marley Mag with L.com. We sat down together and took a look, and it's quite impressive.
So this is the ellipse and glasses piece.
Those look like fun photos.
Yes.
You would love it, Ariane. I thought of you when I saw that article.
I had done a previous interview with L.com, and then after that they realized that I really did want to become a magazine editor, and I still do. And then they were like, well, you can do a spread with us and you will help us figure out what you want for your own little Marley Mag.
Now, I said, you've been on the Ellen DeGeneres show, you've met First Lady Michelle Obama, Oprah. So I started thinking, I said, I'm a journalist. I came with my resume, I went on an interview, and I sat down with Marley.
Are you trying to get out of here?
Shh.
How do you think diversity affects the workplace?
I think diversity in today's world is necessary. People identify with people that look like them, and they want their voices heard.
Thank you. So I looked at your resume, but I do need to send this to the board and chief members of L.com.
Basically, you got the, there are many other candidates that we're considering. I'll call you. Don't call us. Can I ask a serious question, though? This whole idea of role models, et cetera, don't you think we've gone beyond the point of discussing the color of people's skin? Shouldn't it be about the moral of the story, the lessons in the story?
When you look at literature and you look at what schools tell you to read, there's not a lot of diversity, and when you don't have diversity in the curriculum, then you're keeping a lot of voices out of the picture.
Does she still think that boys have cooties? Because why aren't there little boys involved in this campaign?
That's a good question. I'll have to ask her about that one.
But didn't Martin Luther King give a whole speech about this, not judging people by the color of their skin?
When you can walk into a bookstore or when you can walk into a toy store and the representation of toys and books represents what our communities actually look like, then we can stop having this conversation.